Carson and Wes Huff reaction video. My name's Resistance, a Spellbreaker. Thanks for tuning in. So for those of you that don't know, Billy Carson got roasted pretty bad, not knowing what he was talking about. And the Bible says, rejoice not when thy enemies fall. And I'm not rejoicing that Billy got proven wrong, but I am rejoicing on the millions of people who he's turned away from Jesus. I personally know more than one person who's been turned away from Jesus by this person and their insanity that they spew. Your average Christian does not stand a chance against this person. He seems to know what he's saying, and he can hold a straight face when he says it. But it was very, very, very interesting to see that he came on a podcast and he didn't know who he was going up against. You'll notice some things that no one else is talking about is that the way that Billy frames this, he comes on the podcast and he automatically says that I have to leave, like in 1 hour. So that no matter what, he only has to be there for that certain amount of time. So he knows that he only has so long to be there with this person. Someone who's telling you the truth is not going to put a time limit like that on. Billy didn't have nowhere to be in 1 hour. Okay. The whole world's at our edge of our seat watching these two people debate. Billy just happens to conveniently have somewhere to be in an hour. Full of crap. Another thing that no one's talking about with this reaction or with these reaction videos is that this Mark guy is sitting close enough to Billy that I think that this Mark guy's compromised. I think that when Billy is getting cornered, and it happens more than once in the video, it's just too convenient. When Billy gets cornered, I think he's kicking Mark's leg, and then Mark just starts blurting out, when I was 2, my mommy made cookies, and my favorite color's blue, and a lot of people are clicking away from the podcast as it's taking place whenever this person starts speaking. And I truly, truly, truly believe that person is very much compromised. I don't believe that Mark is a genuine believer who's just trying to gain knowledge and understanding. When he blurted things out, it was just too convenient for Billy against Mr. West there. So I definitely see a teamed effort to try to quiet this Wes Huff guy down. What's great about it is that Billy, he's been going around saying these strange claims. He says Enlil's the God of the Bible. He says that the resurrection didn't take place. He says that our Bible's copied from ancient manuscripts. He makes all these claims all the time. And I have videos debunking Billy, which I'll go ahead and put up so you don't have to dig for them if you'd like to see them. But, to have somebody there who actually studies the same things that Billy studies and be able to go, you know what? Actually, Billy, where's your source for that? And he gives him the source, and he just turns right around and grabs, actually, I have a copy of that right behind me. And he pulls it out, and he's like, this doesn't even say what it is that you're trying to say. And Billy can't even argue for himself. See, Billy knows that he's lying. This is a war, okay? This is what people don't realize. This is a war. Billy does not believe the things that he says. Billy just wants to turn you away from Jesus. In servitude to his gods, that's what his goal is. So he does a good job of it. He does. And so he knows he's lying. He knows that he can't stand there in a debate. That's why he doesn't debate people. But it was very, very great to watch somebody actually just destroy Billy and watch Billy not be able to defend himself. And so if you know someone who's a fan of Billy or who's a follower of Billy, they need to see their hero admit that he's lying. Okay. Now, if this was somebody who was telling you how to change the oil in your car, or if he was telling you, how to grow a tree, or if he was telling you, how to build a deck or something, I wouldn't come against this person. This person has literally turned millions of people away from Jesus Christ. And I don't like to attack people who are many years my elder. Okay. But just because this person's older than me doesn't make him, exempt, when he's literally leading souls to hell. Okay. So it is what it is. And then another thing with the video is that I think at the beginning of the video that one of them, they were like, we're in Florida, this guy's in like Canada. And then you have the ring footage of Billy. He got smashed so bad and so many times, all he could really do is just say, feelings, my feelings. And it just made the whole podcast about Billy's feelings and how he sees things, just pure rhetoric. And Billy actually does so bad and knows that he did so bad. He actually shows up at Wes's Doorstep, and there's Ring doorbell footage of Billy there, like, delete it. Don't put that on the internet, because it made him look, like what he is, a wolf. And now, apparently, Billy Carson is actually suing Wes. So anybody who is able to watch this debate and is still going to side with Billy and the strange things that he says that only he seems to understand, there's probably not a whole lot of hope for him. I mean, you really see who the right man for the job was, and I don't agree with Wes Huff on a lot of things, but he was definitely the right man for the job. And I'm very, very glad that a lot of people are going to be able to see through Billy Carson and his absolute blasphemous lies against our Messiah. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed, wonderful day. Shalom.